Howdy, and welcome to the Seattle Kraken franchise video, I guess, for lack of a better description. I'm flabbergasted because usually whenever I start these videos, I start off at the nice little main menu screen, and you see like our best player, and you see our stats and everything. And well, this time I decided to take it a little bit differently because, well, things are a little bit different. As you can see, we're in the Stanley Cup Finals. And we are in the Stanley Cup Finals. We are facing off against the Toronto Maple Leafs. And I wanted to show how interesting of a journey both teams have had. You see in round one, we both started at the bottom of our brackets. That's not really any indication of anything other than just that's the way it lined up. I just found that interesting in and of itself, the symmetry. Both teams won 4-2 against their respective foes. In the second round, both teams won in 7 games against their respective foes. The only difference is in round 3, the conference finals, Toronto bested the Hurricanes in 6 games, where it took us a full 7 to best the Chicago Blackhawks. And the Blackhawks were a very good team. They steamrolled the Sharks and the Predators, 8 wins out of 9 to get to the conference finals. But luckily, we were able to pull out 4 wins out of 7 and make it to the Stanley Cup Finals. And also, our AHL affiliate, the Burnaby Aces, are currently in the Calder Cup Final and tied 1 game each with the Manitoba Moose. So, both of our teams, NHL and AHL, are in the finals of their respective playoff brackets. The question is can we pull out the W 4 more times and hoist Lord Stanley's Cup, and 3 more wins in the AHL right now to hoist the Calder Cup. So, first things first, let's take a look-see at player stats. And as you can see, our second line has been on fire. The top point getters in our team, on our team, I should say, are Anthony Duclair and Max Domi. Max Domi is passing the puck to Anthony Duclair, who's putting it promptly behind the net. He is currently tops on our team in goals. Josh Anderson from the first line making an appearance, showing off his guns a little bit there. 8 goals, 5 assists. And James Neal, the man that will not die and will not go away, and we're glad for it in Seattle. 6 goals, 5 assists, 11 points in 20 games played. He has been a monster putting pucks in the net. That is his job. That is his sole desire in life. And that is what he does well. And Mr. Vinny Hinostroza passes him the puck very well with 4 goals and 6 assists. Our top point getter as far as defenseman is, I believe, is that Gothisbeer? Is it Gothisbeer is our best point man? I realize I can flip it out. No, Morgan Riley's got 1 goal and 11 assists. He's got the most points on D-man. And let's look at goalies real quick. Freddie Anderson, 922. Aiden Hill has not played much since that first series against Edmonton, and he played well when we needed him to, and that's all that matters. 922 save percentage for Frederick Anderson, but he comes up against a team he knows very well, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, I believe, let me double check the, can I not check the awards? I guess I got to wait till the offseason. I want to say in year 1 that the Colorado Avalanche, listen to me. The Maple Leafs, the Toronto Maple Leafs won the Stanley Cup, I believe. So I believe this is a chance for them to go back-to-back in this universe. Obviously, that's not real life. That may never happen in real life. They're good. They're just apparently just jinxed. Anyway, let's look. Oh, first things first. Back out. Injury report. Let's see if the Toronto Maple Leafs have any significant injuries. They do not. We do. We have Logan Stanley, who will be back June 3rd. I believe that might be in time for a bit of the playoffs. Maybe. He'll be back June 3rd. Maybe game 6 and 7. Maybe game 6 and 7. And maybe game 6 and 7. If I play him. I'll probably just not play him and just let him sit out. So basically Logan Stanley's watching from the press box. Hopefully he's enjoying what we're doing. So let's look at the lines for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And starting out, wow, that's a that's a ridiculously good line. William Nylander, Austin Matthews, and Mitch Marner, 88, 93, 94. Wow. High elite, medium elite, top 6 medium, but definitely hits that. Playmaker, sniper, playmaker, and Matthews is a monster. Okay, so while they don't necessarily have franchise designation, these guys are franchise level players as far as their overall, and William Nylander's really damn close. This may be pound for pound the best line we face first line in the series, and that includes Draisaitl and McDavid on the Edmonton Oilers. They are really damn close, really close, ridiculously close. Second line, you got the captain John Tavares, a sniper who is not a slouch in any stretch of the imagination. On any other team, he'd probably be the first line. I'll say it, he would be the first line centerman, but except for Austin Matthews. Alexander Kerfoot and Dennis Malgin are your line 2. Playmaker, sniper, playmaker. So basically their top 6 is designed to funnel to the middle and let these guys score, because these are the snipers and these are the playmakers. So these top 2 lines are dangerous with a capital D. Then on the third line, you've got Nicholas Robertson, you've got Derek Stepan, and you've got Joey Anderson. I like this line. You got a veteran presence with 2 really, really young guys. Robertson's a playmaker. Stepan's a two-way forward. And Anderson's a two-way forward. So I like this line. You've got a playmaker that's young that can maybe pass the puck to these 2 guys. Anderson's not exactly anything to write home about yet, but I can live with that line, with that veteran presence. I like this third line. It's not the best third line we face by far, but it is a good third line. And then the fourth line kind of falls off a little bit. We've got 2 veterans again with a youngster. Kyle Clifford at this stage of his career, basically just a physical mauler. Semyon Durarchintsev, I hope I pronounced that right, another playmaker. So this team is loaded with playmakers. And you got a power forward in Patrick Maroon, who is probably winning his 12th cup in a row in real and fake universe. So they're top heavy, which is to be expected with the Maple Leafs, because they put a lot of money in these top 4 guys, Nylander, Matthews, Marner, and Tavares. So they have to surround them with some less than quality talent. But the fourth line kind of suffers. That's probably where we could make our punch, is our fourth line versus their fourth line. Defensively, they have Rasmus Ristolainen. Timothy Liljegren has grown up a little bit, 85 overall. Rasmus Sandin, 83 overall. Jake Muzzin, 85 overall. And Justin Hall, 79 overall. Travis Dermott, 77 overall. I feel like on a whole, we hold serve with their blue line. I dare say we're a little bit better in spots, because we do have their former guy, Morgan Riley. So that 88 beats their 87. And then we're kind of pretty much even across the board here. And then our bottom end is equal to, if not better than their bottom end. So I feel good about their blue line. I feel like we match up well with their blue line. Their forward core, though, is out of this world. And they got Darcy Kemper and Jack Campbell. Okay. So their net mining is not exactly great, but not terrible either. I feel like we got the edge there too. I feel like we've got the edge there. So blue line and goalies, we have the edge, or at the very least we're a push, and forward core, they've got us spanked. And I feel like that's been pretty much the entire series. Our forward core has been at best equal to the other team's forward core, and we've won. So I got to say, I like our chances. If we can keep those guys from scoring, if we can keep the puck out of the net, I feel like we'll be the team hoisting Lord Stanley's Cup at the end when all is said and done. But that's why they play the games. So let's get rolling here. Simulate both of them, NHL and AHL. And first period of the Stanley Cup Final, first time for the Seattle Kraken. And we score right off the bat. Vinny Hinostroza, third line, doing it. Power play, does nothing. Pierre Engvall makes it 2-0 on the fourth line. So our depth goal scoring, that's good. That's good because I feel like our depth goal scoring is what's going to get us. Jankowski, fourth liner, 6 shots, 3 goals. Kemper is being rattled right now. And we go into the first, up 3-0 on 7 shots. And it's all depth goal scoring. Third line, fourth line, fourth line. This is what we need to beat the Maple Leafs. We need our top 2 lines to essentially play defense. And if you can chip in on offense, great. But our bottom 6 has to score against their bottom 6. And I feel like we can. And we obviously have at least through 1 period. So let's see what second period holds here. It's 3-0 still. Toronto's on the power play. That's dangerous. We're not on. It doesn't matter if we're on the power play. We're terrible. I'm pretty much resigned to the fact that there's no amount of change I can make to make the power play better. So I'm just going to leave it alone and just let it be. I might just make it a penalty kill unit. Just put penalty killers out there. All right. 3-0 still. They got 21 shots to our 19, but we're coming back to make it even up. So, all right. Freddie Anderson. Giordano, the veteran, scores. Nice. The first, I believe it's his first Stanley Cup final for Giordano in between reality and this universe. Duclair, the second line, makes it 5-0 on Jack Campbell. We face their backup in the third. And we shut them out 5-0. I believe Freddie Anderson had a little bit of a advanced scouting on these boys. Knew what they liked and what they like to do. And that helped us out with a 5-0 shutout victory. 3 stars of the game. Freddie Anderson, Vinny Hiedestroza, and Shane Gothenspier with 3 assists. Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it. That's good. That's awesome. And our AHL squad also shut out 3-0. So we are up 2-1 in Burnaby. And we're up 1-0 in the Stanley Cup Final. Okay, game 2 though. Game 1 has always been good for us. Game 2 has been the struggle game. Will it be the same? Because if you go back and look at our series so far, I think we did win 2-1 in Edmonton, but it was a struggle win. And we lost game 1 in Anaheim. I thought we won game 1 in Anaheim. Okay. Well, never mind then. My whole entire narrative is blown to smithereens. So let's just go out and win game 2. All right, first period. Let's get rolling here. Seattle, Joshua Hosang, fourth line. What did I say? Fourth line, fourth line, fourth line. That's what I want to see. Third and fourth lines need to score the goals, and the first and second lines just need to play defense. But there's Austin Matthews with a power play goal. Makes it 1-1. First time they've scored this Stanley Cup playoff. Or Stanley Cup final, I should say. And we're going to end the first period tied. No, Kyle Clifford, their fourth line puts in 1 and makes it 2-1. Toronto out shooting us 14-11. And up 2-1. So that's not good for us. But we do have time to make it up. So let's see. Second period. Underway. 3-1 Jake Muzzin from the point. 4-1 John Tavares. And they are pouring it on Freddie Anderson. They're saying, Freddie, you think you had the scouting on us? We'll show you, son. And Seattle does not have an answer at this point. Got lagged a little bit there. All right. 4-1 Toronto going into the third. Does Seattle have a comeback in it? I don't feel like we're going to. No, we're definitely not coming back from 4 down. We might could have from 3 down if we'd have gotten a score here, but nah. 5-1. So, you know what? James Neal. Okay, you know what? Okay, Pierre Engvall makes it 5-3. Okay, 10 minutes left. Do we have a fourth in us? I mean, I think that's too much to overcome. 5-1. I mean, it's nice to see some scores late, but I mean, too late. Too little too late. Empty netter for Austin Matthews. And what did I tell you? The big four, Matthews, Nylander, Tavares, Matthews. I mean, yeah, they're big. They're big. Big four minus Marner. And Marner's probably involved on assists on both Matthews' goals, I'd wager, and the Nylander goal probably. So it's going to be a tough series, and they can score. So we know that. All right, so game 3, we're tied 1 game apiece. We're up 3-0. or 3-1, I'm sorry, against the Manitoba Moose, we could win the Calder Cup tonight. But we don't care about the Calder Cup. I mean, it would be nice. It's a great accomplishment if we do win it. But that's not the cup we want. We want the Stanley Cup. We want the Stanley Cup. We want them both. Let's be greedy. Let's get them both. Okay, so first Stanley Cup final in Seattle. Second year of the franchise. Can we give the home fans something to cheer about? Can we? That'd be nice. That'd be all. Don't even worry about it. Like, it's just a joke now. The power, when it pops up 5-on-4 for me, it's like I don't even care. Just don't let Toronto score, basically. 0-0 after one. Not a lot of excitement here. A very defensive game. Only 11 shots by both teams as Toronto breaks out of that tie. 14-12 in shots. And Jake Muzzin gets the first goal on Freddie Anderson. But James Neal gets it right back. Love to see that. Love to see that. James, the real deal Neal. Possibly his last... well, actually, he's already been told by the team he will not be back next year. This is his last run with the club. He has enjoyed his 2 years in Seattle. But he understands it's a business. And he understands this is the last chance he may ever have to touch the Stanley Cup. So he's trying to help out the Seattle club. And it's 1-1 after 2. 18-16 are shots in favor of Toronto. Can we get 2-1 though? Can we get 2-1? Can we score? I really would like to see us score. Mark Jankowski on the fourth line scores and makes it 2-1. That is key for us. It's going to be key the entire series. We have to score with our bottom six. Have to score with the bottom six. The top six are playing defense. And Freddie Anderson holds the Toronto Maple Leafs to 1. And we win 2-1 to take a 2-1 series lead. That was a solid game right there. Freddie Anderson, top star. Matt Dumba with both assists. Jankowski with the game winner and 1 hit. And Dumba had 5 hits. Very nice work from Matt Dumba on the defensive side. At the blue line. Smacking people around. Did we win the Calder? We have won the Calder Cup. Drink that in, boys. Drink that in. We've won the Calder Cup. 4-1 series win over the Manitoba Moose. And your Burnaby Aces are Calder Cup champions. But again, that's a nice win. That's a nice little setup. That's a good W. But the boys down there in Burnaby are watching the boys up in Seattle. Talking to Glenn Gaudin, who's up here, was a member of that Burnaby Ace squad for a good bit of time until the trade deadline. Got called up to play fourth line time. And he's now contributing a little bit to this 2-1 series lead in the Stanley Cup Final for Seattle. Game 4. Here we go, Game 4. Need to speed it up a little bit. Let's see. All right. Underway here in Seattle. 2-1 series lead for Jesus. What the hell? Who's on the power play? Come on, refs. Dennis Malgin scores on Freddie Anderson to make it 1-0. That's one of their top 6. Their top 6 versus our bottom 6. That's pretty much what it boils down. Who did that penalty? Oh, you jackass. Morgan Riley, come on. You don't have to hate your team like that, your former team. You're hurting your current team. 1-0. Shots in favor of Toronto. 15-9. We have got to pick it up, boys. Come on. Got to pick up the shots. Let's go. Let's go. Get some shots. Stop taking penalties. Please don't get a power play. All right, let's pick up the shots. They're playing good. Toronto's playing good defense, I feel like. 1-0. They're playing hard in front of their netminder, Darcy Kemper. But we got to find an equalizer on that bottom 6. And we're not going to find it in 2 periods. 1-0's the score. Freddie Anderson's playing well, boys. Give him some hope. Give him something. Give him something. There we go. Pierre Engvall 1-1 and a power. Oh God, a power play goal! Holy shit balls! James Neal with a power play goal from the point. Oh my God, we scored on the power play. Somebody write it down. 3-1 Duclair from the top 6, If we get contributions from the top 6, we'll win the Stanley Cup. But Morgan answers back 3-2. Is it enough? Freddie Anderson shuts the door. Makes that stand up. 3-2 over Toronto. And that gives Seattle, us, a 3-1 lead in the Stanley Cup Final. We have 3 chances to win the cup. Logan Stanley is back with us. Oh, Logan Stanley. You know what, though? Connor Carrick? Do I take him out? Yeah, you know what? Logan Stanley's been with us all year. He got hurt. He's a good player. Yeah, we're going to put you back in, bud. All right, so Game 5 at Toronto, and it is now official. The Stanley Cup is in the building. But can Seattle hoist it on foreign ice, or will Toronto push it to Game 6? Jake Muzzin has been a thorn in the side from that area all series. Puts one past Freddie Anderson, and the power play goes to nothing. Power play again for Toronto. Goes nowhere. That's good for us. 12 shots to 3. Toronto does not want us winning it on home ice. But Giordano, the veteran deadline acquisition, puts one in to tie it at 1 on 4 shots. 4 shots on net, but 1 goes in. And we're tied 1-1, 20 minutes down. 40 minutes away from potentially winning our first Stanley Cup in franchise history in our 2nd year of existence. But we still got 40 minutes to play. Anthony Duclair, 2-1. Power play, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't even care about our power play. It's useless. Unless James Neal scores, it's pretty much James Neal and nobody else. Because nobody else knows how to play. Oh, jeez. Got to fix the power play in the offseason. If we had a better power play, this series would be over by now. 20 minutes to go. Duclair currently has the game winner on the stick at a 2-1 advantage for Seattle. And just a heads up, if we get down to under 2 minutes and we are winning, I will pause the simulation and I will jump in because I want to see us hoist the Stanley Cup if we win. Okay, so here we go. 20 minutes left. And obviously if we go to overtime, I'll jump in. So that's a given, but just in case we get to close, and right now we're halfway home. 2-1, Freddie Anderson's holding the fort down. We got a power play, not that it's useful. 2-2, Derek Stepan makes it 2-2. But Logan Stanley, the injury man, comes back, and with 33 seconds left, we are up 3-2. 32 seconds left for us to hoist the Stanley Cup on Toronto's ice. We're going to jump in. It's going to be a face-off at center ice. And I would imagine if they don't have the goalie pulled already, they will pull the goalie if they win the face-off. They've got their second line, and Tavares is out there. We've got our second line as well with Cirelli and Anderson. And here we go. They pull the goalie. So it's 6 skaters for Toronto as they make a frantic push. Tavares to Malgin. Malgin shoots. Save Anderson. Tavares pinned in the corner. Needs some help. Josh Anderson takes it. Van Riemsdyk. 23 seconds left. Van Riemsdyk goes down. Former Leaf James Van Riemsdyk. Stolen from him. Kerfoot up to Matthews. This might be the last push for Toronto. Matthews. I didn't see who shot that, but it's saved by Anderson. And Anderson's got it tied up. No, it's not Anderson. Who's that in the corner? I can't see. He's 24. Van Riemsdyk passes up 3-2-1. Seattle wins the Stanley Cup. Let's watch the celebration. 2nd year in existence. Did not make the playoffs last year. And Toronto can just sit and watch as former Leafs Morgan Riley, Frederik Anderson, and James Van Riemsdyk hoist the Stanley Cup for the first time in Seattle Kraken history. Look at the dejection on the face of the Maple Leafs, and look at the celebration from the Seattle Kraken. You can just see jubilation as best as what EA can represent. The handshakes, pats on the back, tough series. Tough series for the Maple Leafs, but they have a big, good, young core going forward. As Frederik Andersen shakes the hands of former teammates as the victor against his former team. There's Matt Dumba, I believe, going through the line. Or that might be Joshua Hosang. I can't remember. 66, I think, is Hosang. Who's the Conn Smythe? Anthony Duclair wins the Conn Smythe. 12 goals, 7 assists, 19 points. There's your Conn Smythe winner. Playoff MVP. And there's the one we want right there. There it is. There it is. Lord Stanley's Cup is there. And we don't have a captain. I just thought about that. We have 3 assistants and no captain. So who's going to pick up the cup? Is it going to be Gaudin? Because Gaudin went out there. Is it Gaudin? Because that'd be funny as hell, but it's dumb. Who's picking up the cup? Who's 37? I don't know who 37 is, sadly. Oh, that's Zacha. Pavel Zacha. So Zacha hoists the cup. We don't have a captain. I didn't name a captain. I did forget to name a captain. I have 3 alternates. All right, who gets it next? Oh, yeah, got to give it to the Conn Smythe winner, Anthony Duclair. Well done, sir. Well done. Yeah, we can take that Go Leafs go down. Classy move by the Maple Leaf fans to stay here and watch. I would have left if I was a Maple Leaf fan. Who gets it next? Who's 16? Oh, it's Max Domi. Potential guy we have to re-sign in the offseason. Max Domi. Son of Ty Domi, former Maple Leaf. I can tie everything to the Maple Leafs, I feel like, right now. Max Domi skates around with it. Who else is going to get it? Is that everybody? Is that all that's going to get it? Freddie Anderson get it? Come on. We got to give Freddie a run with it. Come on. Or is that it? We're just gonna have these guys, huh? Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we gotta let Freddie have it. He's probably getting some boos right now. He might get a smattering of cheers from the Maple Leaf crowd. But the man has been a warrior in net for us all year, all playoffs. Let's take a picture with her. Oh man, good times here. Seattle Kraken, year 2. Stanley Cup champions. Burnaby Aces, year 2, Calder Cup champions. Champions all around. Man, what a season. What a season. Logan Stanley actually had the game winner. Was hurt most of these playoffs. And then came back in. Rusty. Hadn't played in 3 or 4 weeks. And scores the game winner in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals to put your Seattle Kraken the champs of the NHL. So, with that, the season's over. Do we have awards or do I have to? Okay. So what I'll do in this video to finish out is, I don't want to sim to the draft. I want to sim to like where I see awards. Okay, playoffs are complete. So that should mean awards, right? Can I go to awards yet? Okay, awards. This is what I want to see. So your Stanley Cup champions. Last year was the Toronto Maple Leafs. So we did face, the Toronto Maple Leafs did have a chance to go back-to-back. I thought they had won last year because I swear in one of the videos I made mention of that. So team awards, let's see. The President's Trophy. Oh, the Toronto Maple Leafs were the best team in the NHL this past year. Wow. So we beat the absolute best team in the NHL by points to win the Stanley Cup. And we beat them, actually, we beat them in the quickest fashion of the entire playoffs. Claire says Campbell was the Seattle Kraken. That was the Western Conference. And the Eastern Conference, Prince of Wales is Toronto Maple Leafs. So let's see individual awards. Your Art Ross, that's the leader in scoring, goes to Alexander Ovechkin. Hart Memorial Trophy, so the MVP goes to Alexander Ovechkin. Oh, he played for the Carolina Hurricanes. That kind of makes sense. John Carlson wins the James Norris as the best defenseman. Lady Bean goes to William Nylander. Calder Memorial goes to Philip Kurashev, who we faced in the conference finals in Chicago. Anthony Duclair wins the Conn Smythe. Well deserved, by the way. To think at the beginning of this season, I was thinking of trading him because he wasn't scoring enough. Apparently, he just needed to get to the playoffs. Andrei Vasilevsky wins the Vezina Trophy as the best goalie. Darcy Kemper wins the William M. Jennings as the least goals against average in the game in the league. I'll get it out eventually. Thomas Chabot. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, honestly. Awards the Bill Masterson Memorial Trophy. Jack Adams Award goes to Dillman. I don't know his first name. I'm just going to say Kevin. Basically the best coach in the league. Frank J. Selke goes to Anze Kopitar, best defensive forward. Ted Lindsay Award for most outstanding player by... Oh, this is a Player's Choice Award, basically. Alexander Ovechkin. And Alexander Ovechkin scores the most goals and gets the Maurice Rocket Richard Trophy again. All right, so I guess let's see our playoff stats. Obviously, Anthony Duclair's 12 goals, 7 assists. Man, we got some tough decisions. Max Domi, 3 goals, 15 assists, 18 points. Josh Anderson, 8 goals. Giordano leaves Seattle a champion. We rent him for 2 months. He's a champion. Van Riemsdyk, same thing. Rent him for 2 months. He's a champion. The guy I'm most happy about getting a title, though. Oh, is he even on here? Did he retire? Oh, did he retire? Wow. That's going out of boss, man. Retired? We might get to retirements in this video before I leave because I don't see James Neal on this list. Which typically means, I mean, I know he scored goals, so I know he'd be up here. Well, let me see. Yeah, he retired. Good for him. James Neal goes out of boss. All right, so that was our player stats. Advance a day. Okay, yeah, so we can see all this stuff. Okay, let's skip again. I just want to get to player retirements, and then we'll be done because we know what we're picking in this draft. 32. That's a nice feeling. Being able to pick 32, that's awesome. All right, I just want to get to retirements. My goodness, I don't want to do sim to draft because I don't want to skip. Oh, there it is, right there. Boom, retirements. Okay, it's dotted on the calendar. So let's see. Los Angeles has got pick 1. Arizona pick 2. Philadelphia pick 3. Pick 3. Ottawa goes from 1 to 4. Man, that sucks. St. Louis falls to 5th. Nashville's got Calgary's pick, so they stay at 6. So Calgary sucked and didn't get a good pick. My goodness gracious, that's terrible. All right. So let's get here. You know what? We'll look at that before. We'll look at that during draft interviews in the next video. Yes, I want to view retired players because I know somebody who did retire. I'm almost certain he retired. If he didn't, then he's hiding well. Really? He didn't retire. Okay, then why did he not show up in playoff leaders? That's weird. Whatever. Okay, well, who did retire then? I was for sure thought he had retired. Let's see. Points. Is that what it... Marian Hossa retired. Zdeno Chara finally retired. Duncan Keith retired. Steen. Louis Erickson. Ladd. Hainsey. Helm. Boychuk. Braun. Boychuk, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. Justin Braun. Sabatka, Thompson, Holden. Yeah, we're just getting down to nobodies now. Okay. Do I have any coaches retire? That's something else I need to look at. Burnaby Aces, no. And sadly, I forgot who my team was. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Seattle. Justin Braun, Darren Helm, Duncan Keith. View draft class. Oh, look, a franchise winger. Huh, cool. All right. So, really, really, really quick. We got, oh, geez, look at this. This is depressing. All these guys are due up for contracts. So, we're going to be re-signing a ton of folks. Or looking at re-signing a ton of folks. Yeah, this could be a tough offseason for us. Whew, okay. Left wingers, Van Riemsdyk. He doesn't want an extension. That's fine. I just rented him for 2 months. I'm cool with that. Are you about ready to come up to... Yeah, you're about ready to come up. But you need a signing. Rifle Hunt. So there's some guys I need to look at re-signing. Just kind of bouncing through real quick and seeing who's all available, not available. There's James Neal. He was in the AHL. Why did he go to the AHL? Playoff stats. 9 goals, 7 assists, 16 points in 25 games played. What a beast. What a beast. What a beast. He's still listed as a 4th line forward. Oh, James, dude. Look, I appreciate your contributions. I really do. But, yeah, you're not going to be here next year. So, all right. So, there we go. That was in the system there. Defenseman. Whew. Well, most of these are AHL guys, so I don't really care, except for maybe Jet Wu. I don't care about most of these guys. And then goalies, Ingram, Rodrigue, Darling, Freddie Anderson signed for a while. Aiden Hill needs a resign. Well, Aiden Hill doesn't want to resign, so I may just let him go. And then regular, so Dumba, Gothisbeer, Giordano. I'm not re-signing Giordano. No offense, dude. I appreciate you winning a cup with me. Thank you, sir, for your contributions. You're 38 years old. I'm not giving you a contract. Honk, I'm going to let go. So we'll have some work to do in the offseason. But we're the Stanley Cup champions. We should have work to do in the offseason. We should have lots of work to do in the offseason. So that's going to do it for this video. If you like the run of Seattle up to the Stanley Cup, you like this video series, give us a like, give us a subscribe to both myself and the Grown Folks channel. Comments are always welcome. And probably going to take a couple of days off, so you'll probably see a couple of days of gap of videos, and then we'll start back hot and heavy next week. I'm going to take the weekend off and enjoy the Stanley Cup win and the Calder Cup win. I'm doubling up, baby, so I'm going to enjoy it. But until next time, catch you later.